This is Mike Regan with Transact's 2-Minute Warning for the week of August 1st. And in this week's 2-Minute Warning, we're taking a look at the fact that with a freight recession likely, should your freight costs be going down? Over the past 6-7 weeks, I've fielded a lot of calls and emails from shippers that are basically saying, help! Our C-level executives have gotten a report from a consulting firm that basically said the freight market's soft, we can help you renegotiate your rates and get much lower freight costs. Or they've read something in the magazines or the publications that have basically said the same thing. Here's the kicker. This particular company, that company, they're not seeing the reductions that these C-level executives think should be occurring. They need an explanation to help these C-level executives understand why their freight costs are remaining stubbornly high. Can you give us that information, Mike? Of course we can. 3 things that you need to share with your C-level executives. You can do it just by sending this 2-minute warning. First, the carrier's embedded cost structure is significantly higher than it was a year ago. They're paying their drivers a lot more. It costs a lot more to operate their equipment. And we haven't seen any publicly traded carrier or well-run privately held carrier that wants to lose money. So they're getting very disciplined in how they allocate their capacity and who they give their assets to. It means they can maintain some integrity in their rate structure and not have to compromise to the extent or level that shippers think they should. The second thing that you need to ask yourself as a company is, are we going to think strategically or tactically? Specifically, a strategic shipper says, we place a premium on having reliable, dependable capacity. We are willing to pay a bit more to make that happen. A tactical shipper says, we want the least cost possible, and with the inversion in the spot markets and those rates in the spot market being below the contract, we're willing to take a risk and we'll just chase that lowest cost. And folks, it's your call as to whether or not you want to be tactical or strategic, but understand the risks that can occur within your supply chain. And that brings us to the third point. Before you go to the carriers and renegotiate your rates, ask yourself, are we doing the things that we could be doing today to lower our supply chain costs? I have talked about this in numerous 2-minute warnings. There are 3 things you could start doing tomorrow that would reduce your supply chain costs by 8 to 10%. You simply need to give me a call or send me an email. Be happy to share it with you. Not only are these tips, but we also have our supply chain edge folks that are proving it can be done, which is why I'm gratified by some of the correspondence and emails I've gotten from folks saying, wow, Mike, this stuff really works. Like they're surprised I could actually give them that good advice. We've got a ton of good advice. We'd be happy to share it with you, because with each and every 2-minute warning, we're here to remind you we are on your team. We're here to help, and we're passionate about seeing you be successful. Thanks for your time.